Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Khalil the High Level Sports Show YouTube channel, Facebook page. I'm gonna go over a lot of things for the show. I'm gonna go over a lot of things. There's a lot more to talk about. I will get into the Kaepernick Nike ad situation, Mystics versus the Storm at WNBA Finals. I'll get into the Serena and Rafael Nadal advancing. I will also get into Team USA beating Chile. That is, and a lot more details along the way. I will start things off with this developing storyline that has many people been really livid about, and it's the whole entire Colin Kaepernick situation that now signing. Now this had Colin Kaepernick that is having being the face of a Nike ad that is, and Colin Kaepernick simply says, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything." So basically, here he does earn millions for the Nike contract, for sure. Despite the racial injustice, despite what people think of and how people are going to perceive this. So basically, now the Trump kisser that is, he did weigh on this and he had lots to say about this for sure. And it says, quote, that he says that Nike's new ad is featuring Colin Kaepernick, which is a terrible message. Nike's a tenant of his, and they pay a lot of rent. They're sent. They're sending to. They're sending, and the reason for them doing so, maybe there's a reason for them doing it. There's no reason for it. It's what the country is all about. You have certain freedoms to do things that other people think you shouldn't do, but I am on a different side of it. Now, the NFL, that is, they believe there should be a dialogue, understanding, and everyone involved with this game to have meaningful, positive change to our communities. There are social justice issues that Colin Kaepernick and other athletes raise, need attention and action, for sure. Now, LeBron James, he does stay on the Trump kiss. He does, however, stand with the Nike's ad, Colin Kaepernick ad, that is. So basically, what I'm saying to you that LeBron James, he does stay on the Nike ad all day, every single way of Colin Kaepernick's Nike ad campaign. Now Trump kissed made yet another statement. He says, much like the NFL, whose ratings have decreased, Nike's getting mauled with anger, a lot of boycott with backlash, a lot of boycotts. Do they have any idea that would end up this way? As far as the NFL is concerned, I find it hard to watch, and always will until they stand for the flag. So quite frankly, since Colin Kaepernick became the face of the Nike's ad, 30th anniversary, they're just doing a 30th anniversary campaign, there has been a lot of backlash going on. I find it hard to find concerning, whether or not if people are going to keep on buying Nike kicks or not, or they're going to keep buying the merchandise, or they still got it on. That is, are people going to stop visiting Nike, despite of Colin Kaepernick being this Nike ad? Do you think it's obvious? Are people going to stand for this? Are people going to keep on buying Nike ads, or are they just going to not visit Nike stores? And look, despite the fact that the racial injustice of Colin Kaepernick, he's the one that started those national anthem protests, and he's got this collusion case that's about to be put on trial for sure. So I can't necessarily figure out how you want to put this. I really don't think that Nike made the right decision. Look, Colin Kaepernick was signed with Nike back in 2011, but Nike didn't even use him at all. I don't understand why you have certain people that have been some backlash from Nike. So look, what is next for Nike? What really is? That's the concern right there. I can't necessarily figure out what type of decision what I mean what's next for Nike. How much pressure is going to be on them? Whether or not Nike, whether or not I mean how look, how are fans going to take this? How are fans? I mean, you got people right now burning up Nike kicks and the shirts and the shorts, despite Colin Kaepernick being featured on this Nike ad. That is, I really don't think that this is wasn't going to do any good. I just don't seem to think. Maybe. Look, you got LeBron James and Serena Williams, who have been with Nike through the years. So really, I mean, this is some community, the African Americans, being blacks being shot by cops and all that stuff, the anthem protests. But you need to understand that. Look, you gotta realize that many people aren't necessarily taking kindly on this at all. Now, this has been a big concern for a lot of fans out there. Are people gonna stop watching football? That is, and look, the season's gonna be starting within 4 days. And the NFL, they've already made this statement already. So I can't figure out exactly what sort of the athletes that are actually accustomed to this for sure. Whether or not if they're going to be for Colin Kaepernick or they're going to be against him. I really don't. I really just can't assume how many people right now are going through this right now. Are people even going to stop visiting Nike, or are they just going to be like what are they going to do? Like file a lawsuit on Nike? Come on. And file and I mean they're gonna boycott Nike. Have the people really like Nike. They'll have people really don't like it, despite the fact that Colin Kaepernick has already been sorry. He's on featured on a new Nike ad, the Just Do It campaign. So really, you need to ask yourself exactly why did Colin Kaepernick do this? Why exactly Nike? Why did Nike decide to feature Colin Kaepernick in a Just Do It ad? Why would you want to do something like that? My opinion, this is really not a good. This is really not a good attempt. I really don't think was needed. It really was not. So you got to think. Look, this may have happened when Colin Kaepernick. He's the one that started the national anthem protest. He's the one that got down on his knees during the anthem, the protest. Makes being shot at. So you need to think about exactly the kind of benefits that people are trying to get out of this. You got to think about exactly how people are necessarily customers for sure. How people feel about how do people feel about this? How do folks feel about Nike, about Colin Kaepernick being featured on a Nike ad? Is this really worth it, or is it not going to do any good? You can ask yourselves that. I really don't think that Nike made a good decision placing Colin Kaepernick in this placing Colin Kaepernick in there. And I don't know exactly why you want to have him in there. Are people going to stop buying Nike kicks and supplies? Nike basketballs, Nike kicks, shirts, shoes, socks, all the materials? Or are they just going to keep on buying it? Look, people are probably questioning exactly. They're wondering exactly whether or not they're going to keep on going to Nike. They're wondering exactly whether or not if they're going to stop going to Nike so much and they're going to wind up going to other shoe places. You got to ask yourselves that. So really, bottom line is, this wasn't necessarily needed. Nike made a fatal mistake of signing Colin Kaepernick in there. And this collusion case that Colin Kaepernick has with the NFL, this has been on trial. Him being with the, I mean, him being on with the anthem, those anthem protests. I mean, come on. Colin Kaepernick isn't even allowed to play no more. He doesn't. He's not even. He doesn't have a job no more. How do fans feel about this? And there's been a lot of backlash going on, and this has raised a lot of concerns for a lot of people out there, and they're wondering whether or not if they're gonna wind up buying those Nike supplies ever again, or whether or not if people are gonna be cussing this. I really don't see it that way. So hopefully I'll be getting to more. Hopefully I'll be able to get to more of this along the way for sure. So keep us on. Moving on. That is the Mystics. They beat the Atlanta Dream, and Atlanta Dunn. She not just won those free throws. I mean, my goodness, that right there. She's unstoppable. She really is. You want to know who's unstoppable, by the way? Mystics. They are making it to the WNBA Finals this coming Friday. That is. You know who's gonna make it? You know who their opponent's gonna be? The Seattle Storm. I mean, you had Sue Bird going on absolute rampage last night, and she did not disappoint. I mean, 22 points in that game. She just dominated that game. She dominated the Phoenix Mercury. There's really no stopping them. There really is not. Sue Bird forced the record. Now, Mystics versus the Storm this coming Friday in the WNBA Finals. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm love to see where this is gonna go. But I'll tell you this right now. My vote for the WNBA Finals is the Mystics. I believe the Mystics are gonna do the same thing the Caps did. I mean, remember the Caps? They walked out Stanley Cup champs. But I'll tell you this. The Mystics, they would do the same exact thing. They would do the same exact thing. They would beat the Storm so badly. They got They got to at least get some defense on Sue Bird and Breanna Stewart, because Breanna Stewart, she may be the WNBA MVP, and Sue Bird, remember scoring for sure. She did pretty good last night. They got to stop Sue Bird. But I gotta tell you, Mystics versus the Storm. Oh man, this is gonna be something right there. So you do not want to miss out on that. I'm real excited about it. I'm real stoked about it. So catch that this coming Friday though. That's WNBA Finals, that is. So you do not want to miss some of that. My vote's gonna be the Mystics walking out as this year's WNBA champs. I'm looking forward to that, by the way. Moving on to another topic. Team USA women's soccer, they beat Chile 4-0. And I feel pretty good. I mean, Carly Lloyd did pretty good with the hat trick, by the way. So I'm really good about that. That Team USA women's soccer, they put it being on Chile. I'm really good about that. So hopefully they'll make it back. So hopefully they'll do pretty good, and they'll get some more points in the paint. So I'm really good about that, by the way. Now moving on, that is Serena Williams and Rafael Nadal. They have advanced, that is, to the U.S. Open. So really, I am, however, looking forward. I am looking forward to seeing the WNBA, that is, the WNBA trying to at least, make it back. Women's soccer, that is, doing pretty good. Team Women's USA Soccer, they didn't disappoint, so I will tell you, they make good on their behalf, so I'm really satisfied with that. I really am, by the way. I really am. So I feel good about it. It's entertaining. It's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. So Team USA women's soccer, they're going to do pretty good. They will start at nothing to get back the gold medals and walk against the Olympic champs, the soccer champs. So I'm pretty good about that. Now then, Another topic I do want to address though is that King LeBron James, he watched and visited Berlin to attend an ISTAF track and field event. He watched Caster Semenya, South African runner, won her 1,000 mile race in 2:30 70 minutes. That is fifth fastest time in history. So, congrats to that, by the way. And King LeBron James, he was behind the Nike campaign ad though, so he's fully supporting it. But so pretty good for them. So, not sure that's a good move. So that's been a mistake. But another time I do want to address those that Team USA gymnastics, their president, they decided to get rid of Katy Perry, who resigned despite the scrutiny surrounding the sexual abuse scandal that surrounded the disgraced former team doctor that robbed piece of trash, Larry Nassar, and leadership change that there had to be leadership change that were needed. That is, so really that's something that many of you guys are wondering about. So USA Gymnastics, is it going to be the same again? So you never know for sure what's going to happen though. So you never know. Now talking about back to tennis again, that Maria Sharapova, she just lost to Suarez Navarro in her first U.S. Open night. That is to Carlos Suarez. She's the second Spanish woman to win the U.S. Open. Second to Aranxa Sanchez Vicario in '94. She faces Madison Keys in the quarterfinals. So really, you never know what's gonna happen. This. I'm glad that Rafael Nadal and Serena Williams, they made it. They won their bouts. Djokovic, that is, he's gonna be winning his. Hopefully he does good on his though, so he's not gonna disappoint. So I am looking forward to that, by the way. So I'm really interested to see what's gonna take place there. I'm excited about it. Now then, we do want to talk about some other type of matches that are gonna be happening. That is at WWE Super-Showdown. Now this was announced just yesterday. You will see the New Day versus the Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team title. So the question is, are the New Day gonna retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles at Hell in a Cell? Tell me who the opponent's gonna be, because the Bar, they're gonna be facing Rusev and Aiden English next Tuesday. That is. So whoever wins that match, they're gonna take on the New Day at Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. So I'm looking forward to that though. But are the New Day gonna be SmackDown Tag Team champs at WWE Super Showdown when they take on the Bar? That's the question that remains right there. So I'm really looking forward to that, by the way. Now you will see Naomi and Asuka versus the Iconics at WWE Super Showdown on October 6th at MCG, Melbourne Cricket Ground in Melbourne, Australia, which will be live on the WWE Network, which is free for new subscribers. So I'm really excited about that, by the way. So that's must see, must watch. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they have in store, though. So, talent notifications there. That's all I want to say is that Leveon Bell, he's supposed to be signing. He's supposed to be coming back. He's supposed to be coming back with the Steelers, by the way. So I'm not sure what his next move is going to be. Now, the NFL season is going to be kicking, the regular season is going to be kicking off in just in 4 days, that is. So, really, I am looking forward to that. So, really, you never know exactly what Le'Veon Bell's going to do. So, you never know how things are going to turn out. You never know what may happen when Le'Veon Bell gets back with the Steelers. Post on something like 14.5 mil offer, I guess, maybe. But really, hopefully he comes back, that is. And if he tends to retiring, he'll do something on his own. So you never know exactly how that's gonna be, that is. So I do, however, look forward to that. And I'm just hoping that, Le'Veon makes the right decision, that is. I just don't know what's next for him. That's the only question that remains. Now, Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Dechambeau, they will be at the U.S. Riders Cup, that is. They'll be the captains of the Riders Cup. So I'm really excited about that. And, just wondering exactly what if Tiger Woods has it in him or not. Phil Mickelson's excited about it. That's pretty good. Dechambeau, who just won 2 titles, by the way, so they'll be at their best. Just seeing off, so I'm really satisfied with where they're going. That is, that's what I'm gonna know. That's what all I gotta know for sure, though. So hopefully they make it. By the way, for sure. So I'll tell you. Let's do all on that. Well, that's gonna do it for the Khalil the High Level Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page. Please like, subscribe to the Khalil the High Level Sports Report YouTube channel and on Facebook by all means necessary. Tell me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts about Colin Kaepernick being on the Nike ad, Nike's Just Do It ad, 30th anniversary campaign. Tell me if you think this is a good approach or not. Tell me if you think this is a bad mistake, and let me know the issue. Let me know in the comment section based on what your reactions to this is on this huge developing story that's been going on. And people, are people going to get jerseys? Are people going to get the shirts, shorts, the kicks, and other supplies from Nike? That is. Let me know that despite the Colin Kaepernick being, the believe in something, even if it may sacrifice and everything. Let me know in the comment section what message is he trying to send in there. Let me know what you think of this message and how you respond to this. So really, let me know if you think this is a bad idea or a good idea for many fans out there. Let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me who you think is going to win between the Mystics at the Storm starting this coming Friday. That is at the WNBA Finals. Let me know on that. What you think of Serena Williams and Rafael Nadal getting their wins last night. Let me know what you think of. Let me know what you think of Djokovic trying to get his style. That is. Let me know what you think of Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Dechambeau. That is, being in the Riders Cup, the U.S. Riders Cup. That is. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to respond to your replies, your tweets, your comments, and your opinions down below. So I will keep you in tune for that. So let me know what you think of that, and I'll be more than happy to respond, though. So that'll be pretty good, by the way. So I'm real satisfied where that's going to go. Let me know what you think of Team USA that is being Chile. So let me know on that. Let me know what you think of the regular season starting. Regular season NFL starting, though. Tell me who you think is going to make it to the who you think is going to have a better chance of winning, that is. Let me know what your teams are going to be. Just send me your thoughts, your tweets, your comments, your reactions, and your responses down below if you want to, that is. So it's up to you guys to figure that out. So we're looking forward to that. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. I'll be back with more announcements, live updates, more announcements along the way. Be back with more groundbreaking announcements and topics, developing stories, breaking news, all that stuff. So I'll keep you tuned with that. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.